Good evening. We start tonight with new video. Actually, a student trapped in a bathroom and hit with racial slurs. I'm Jay Crawford. Russ is off.
And I'm Sarah Shookman. No one is denying that that's what happened at Hudson High School on Friday. And today the school system is taking action to make sure it never happens again. Our Romney Smith joins us live in Hudson tonight with the school's plan. Romney, good evening to you.
Good evening. The principal of Hudson High School says racist language will absolutely not be tolerated and that any victims should come forward to let them know. And that's a message that the superintendent fully supports. When the superintendent of Hudson City Schools, Phil Herman, was alerted about a racist incident involving multiple female students, he was upset.
I'm appalled anytime a student doesn't feel safe or supported in school.
He addressed it in a robocall over the weekend, alerting parents to an investigation. Then sent a longer robocall Monday detailing the incident that included racially offensive language, preventing a student from leaving a restroom where the incident occurred, and threatening social media posts. I sat down with him today to ask questions about it.
There are differing levels of culpability on our investigation showed, and there are differing consequences for the students involved.
I also asked about the school's atmosphere.
Do you believe Hudson High School is a welcoming atmosphere for specifically African American students?
I want Hudson High School to be a welcoming atmosphere for all students. I need to engage, and our administration needs to engage further with all of our students, including our African American students, and get that perspective from them.
Moving forward, Mr. Ehrman says the school system will continue diversity training, bring in speakers to talk about race, and initiate small group conversations with every single high school student.
But it's very clear that we need to continue those efforts, expand upon those efforts, and we need to involve students now in more detail with diversity training.
He has two main goals right now: making sure the victim is fully supported and making sure all students learn a lesson.
No, there's no place for that today. There's no place for racially offensive language today. There is no tolerance and there will be consequences, and consequences vary depending on the set of circumstances, but there will be consequences.
Now, if you would like to read the exact language involved in both of those robocalls, we have that for you on the WKYC app and our website. Reporting live in Hudson, Romney Smith, 3 News.
Thank you, Romney. Of course, you are one of the newest additions to the 3 News team, so welcome again.